Welcome back, guys. I am your host, Queen McRib, and welcome back to the CVL tourney. I'm so excited to see what this last matchup has in store for us. I hear a lot of very promising things, especially in chat. But before we get started, I just want to remind you guys that this week is Mental Health Awareness, which is super important to the Gamers EDU. And we really want to be that safe space for you guys so you guys can reach out to us and really use the resources that we have provided for you. So down in the panels, we have some resources you guys can use, along with the Discord, where you can actually chat with any of the casters, and it's actually filled with a bunch of super helpful mental health awareness information and resources. And this matchup will actually be casted by the lovely Muted and the lovely Funny Man. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, glad to be back.
This is going to be an exciting one.
So first of all, let's just talk about last match.
So I got to redeem myself for the chat. I know I said 13-7, okay, but these guys fried yesterday. You have to have been to the scrim. They absolutely just wrecked everybody. But yeah, it was kind of sad to see on the side of CSUN. CSUN did so well yesterday on their scrim. Honestly, probably one of the best teams we got to cast. I still give a shout out though. Fidget, he kept it in for them. He tried to do his best. I could see it on everything. Got to talk to the champ right before the game, and it was really good. You know, like I had high hopes for CSUN, but at the end of the day, it looks like Fullerton came back, because Fullerton, we did cast as well. They didn't do very good at all, actually. They got knocked out, but they came back to say that they're still in the running. So I think they took our notes from our last cast, Fierce, and they actually changed it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, definitely stepping it up from the previous cast, and that's a good win to start off the league. So
Yeah.
see if they can hopefully keep it rolling.
And what did you guys see from their from the attacking side? What strengths do you think that the team has?
I think they were just more they were definitely more aggressive on the attacking side. When we watched, they played very passive. They played the game of the opponents, so they never played their own game. And I just felt like from watching them, it was a big improvement on their confidence. It felt like their execution. It felt like even if we could get some player comms, their comms were all on point. Everything was just stacking up right for them. And so it doesn't surprise me that Fullerton won. I mean, they kept it head to head in the scrim and eventually got rolled 18-13, or 8-13, I should say. And but this game, definitely they said, hey, we're going to change the way we do some things and try to roll the team, and they did. Fortunately, CSUN, it's really bad on their part, but I know they're going to come back better than ever. Hopefully next one.
Hopefully. And so we saw super aggressive defense. We've seen a super aggressive offense now going into it. What do you guys, well, I know you can't see into the future, but what are you guys hoping to see in this matchup, in this final matchup?
I mean, I just hope for a brawl, right? Everything we've been hearing about these two teams. I mean, they're, supposedly going to be, predicted some potentially top 3 teams in the league. And, just like Funny was saying, right, it seemed, the name of the game seems to be aggression, right? Not just on, the attacking side, but even defense. Aggression just seems to really work. The confident, aggressive team seems to always come out on top. And, when the aggression happens, like, the other team, if they're not aggressive, they're just really thrown off by it. So, I mean, I want to see aggression. I want to see trading from both sides. I mean, I want to see this map go the distance.
Yeah, I'm hoping, hey, I've been saying it, dude, during our scrims. I want an OT. And I think these teams can give it to us. I mean, to say that they're probably arguably one of the top 2, if not part of the top 3 teams in the entire league right now, there's a lot of hype coming to these guys. I mean, yesterday, even when we were watching their scrims and casting their scrims, we had the chat saying SJSU doesn't get anything but wins. So they say that's basically saying they don't lose. That means that's some pretty huge statements to say there for a team, but as well as San Diego State University as well. I mean, we saw their red team. This is their black. This is like I haven't seen them, but they said from the word, and he said that they're absolutely on a different level. So it's going to be kind of crazy to see this matchup. I'm hoping for an OT, but yeah, I think it's going to be one of those where it's head to head. I'm not going to be able to cast as much of what's going to be going on in the games. That's all I know.
And we're loading into Haven. Can you guys, I know we got a little brief rundown about Haven. Is there anything else you guys want to add onto this map and the details about it?
And again, it's just, the most, unique map I've seen so far, right? Like a tactical FPS. I mean, you got 3 bomb sites, right? You don't just have your A and B, you've got your C. So I mean, there's multiple options, and if you can throw the enemy team for a loop like we saw in the first match me and Funny casted, I mean, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. So I mean, you've got to, you know, have a good plan for where you want to go.
Yeah. I mean, I just like it. The biggest thing about it is that it has 3 bomb sites, not just 2. So it does require a lot of skill to, and it's also fun to watch because you get all the fakes. You get people thinking they're going B, then they go C, then they went C, but they actually went A, and then all these other little mix-ups that you can do. But I mean, I'm excited. That's all I can really add for Haven, but excited to see this match going.
We've talked at length at how important this upcoming pistol round is. I mean, they've literally they've literally foreshadowed the ending of it basically every game. The teams that have steamrolled in the pistol rounds are the ones who eventually came out on top.
Yeah, I mean, it just sets a big, tone for the match, right? We were talking about the economy system in the first game, right? I mean, you win pistol round, you've got money for the next round. Unfortunately, the team that loses isn't going to have, much money at all. Basically, if they want to get a full buy going, they're going to have to wait till the third round. So yeah, I mean, if you want to control the game and start off hot, you need to win those pistol rounds. And like we saw in the first match, the team that won both pistols, I mean, they rolled the game.
Pistol
Yeah,
rounds,
and
like I said before, it's detrimental, right? It's basically a free 3 round. You're at least guaranteed 3-0, if not 2. So 2 rounds, 3 rounds gifted for free. That's pretty huge.
ooh, that was a nice updraft.
Yeah, Jets. Some of the Jets we've seen have just been so smooth with their movement. I mean, I think Jet is by far my favorite character to watch in this game.
We've
Just
seen her almost in every single team comp so far, at least today.
she's a big asset to the team. Just the fact that most people use her for her op, just because she can get on those ledges, be able to quick peek, dash away, get into a different position, and get ready to get the op kills here. But oh my goodness,
Nice by Gong. What a clutch. San Jose starting off with that pistol. There we go. I mean, this will give them a good lead, but what a huge clutch by Gong. Very low health, but aim was good.
it was really good. So I know I posted in the chat to see their predictions. A lot of people are giving it over to mostly SUSD. They're saying that SUSD is going to be coming up here 13-8. I see a 13-0, 13-9, 13-5, 13-4. They're saying that San Diego State University is going to take this. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I don't know. San Jose State yesterday really did impress. Chris was one of those players that we highlighted. He came in, and it was like the chat was Chris Nation yesterday. It was insane. It was all about
For real.
Chris.
You're converting to Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean on that train it was everybody loves Chris, not hates Chris. So I mean, yeah. So, but yeah, it looks like they're going to be trading out 3v2. So far, they're holding out on this round. Looks like they're going to go and get it down on C. So they should be pretty good going into the third round. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, again, we're going to see the key of the pistols.
Yeah. Both teams seems to be playing it pretty well right now. We are in a 2v3 on the side of San Jose State being down, but oh no, San Diego State being down, but San Jose's keeping the pressure on them, able to get the kill and close out the round here. Really good shots by the boys over in San Jose State, and it's looking good. I think that the 13 might be landing on the side of San Jose State. I don't think it's going to go San Diego here pretty soon.
You don't think they can reverse this momentum that they seem to be gathering, the attackers?
I mean, the aggression
depends,
coming through.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to see an attacking team to do well, right? I mean, usually we see the defense, get off to a hot start. But I mean, I want to see a team, know how to attack and play well. So I mean, I'd like to see this continue going, but it'd be nice if there was a little bit of a momentum swing.
Yeah, it's like that curse that everybody says. Most maps are going to be defender sided, and attackers aren't going to be able to do much. But I think uh, San Jose State, even yesterday, I think they started on attacker round as well, and they just plowed through. So they're breaking that curse. They're showing everybody that, hey, there ain't no defender sided maps out here for us, at least. So we're gonna see Chris here go get the flash. Well, he
flash the wrong way. Flash the complete wrong way, and Cypher catches him off guard, but Jet's able to trade, and looks like they're going to be able to get another one down as Bear gets that kill. Jet gets another one, and that's going to be bombed down on A, so we're going to be looking for San Diego to make a retake.
Op's already come out.
Jet has the op. Oh, gets a pick on Gong through the smoke. That's huge to even up into the 2v2. As GDP is going to try to get close and see if he can get on site, but little does he know there's a Jet waiting right around the corner.
I think just pulling the op out and just getting that aggression really changes the way the map works right now. As you can see now, San Jose State was just completely thrown off guard. That was really huge. I think the fact that the op's out so early in the games really puts a precedent on the field. Makes everybody think twice before they peek or even try to push in before anything happens. So.
Yeah, and there you see, yeah, I mean, they finally get to a bye round, San Diego, and I mean, they get a win, right? I mean, the pistol will throw teams off for a couple rounds, but some teams come back on that bye swinging, so that's pretty huge. Attackers able to get it down, but that was a good little retake from Crayola, and I think it was GDP.
Yeah, it's only a 2v1 now. We could be getting that push-pull that you guys have been wanting in these games.
I'm hoping it's going to be really exciting if it does go that way. Cat and mouse games can kind of seem long and dragging, but just seeing the game, like right now, trades are going through. People, they're just attacking each other. They're going straight aggressive. It's there so great. Crayola, my goodness.
On Crayola. Gong's going to throw out the Sova ult. Doesn't seem to hit anything so far. The Jet's going to be able to stay safe. Oh, he's actually caught his teammate a little bit there. But Elvin's still able to stay alive. Looks like he's going to be able to get bombed down in the 2v3 situation, but they've got the Cypher on the flank, the Phoenix and Raze are collapsing there. The kills come through, and that's it. Tie game 2-2.
Super huge on the side of San Diego, man. It's great. It's looking so great so far. I mean, I haven't seen any of this as happen in some of the scrims, but they're going at it hard. I just love it how they're not one team is going to be passive. We usually see the aggressive team, once they're aggressive, they stay aggressive, and the other team kind of shies away and tries to, regroup themselves. But both teams, every game, it's like head on. All right, we're flying through doors, and if we die, boys, and just getting kills, trades left and right. So it's really great to see.
I mean, whether it works out for either team or not, I mean, it makes for the most entertaining matches, right? I'd rather have a team play fast and quick than slow and sleepy. What is this? That is a huge crosshair the Phoenix is rocking here. I just noticed that. Usually kind of see small and precise crosshairs, but I guess he likes the big one there. Jet pops her ult, is not going to get anything with that ult. Eclipse gets a double, and that's going to be 5v2. San Diego looking for a flawless round as the Raze and the Cypher are going to be hunting for the Omen and Phoenix here.
We're going to see Paranoia go out by Elvin. Chris is watching the corner, making sure that he's covering his Omen's backtrack, but now he gets one kill on MDZ. You're going to see Utility coming out right now against Chris. Gets another kill.
Crispy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, dude. He has such a crispy shot. Oh my word. He just took him on 1v3.
That is huge. Now we can see why the chat yesterday was all about Chris. My goodness. Gets the 3-piece, evens it out for his team. It's a 2v2 right now. San Diego State versus San Jose. It's looking huge. Paranoia is out. GDP is definitely covered. He does not know what's going on at the moment. Oh, gets the kills on Chris. Rushes out. Knows that the other player is there, but he's just going to take his time. He's going to escape with his life. I think that's a good play.
10 seconds
He
left.
has very low health on him, but
Oh.
oh my
Elvin
goodness.
gets it with low health.
Spike planted.
We're down to that 1v1.
Yeah, Jet's not in a good position. Bomb's gonna get planted with 3 seconds left. Looks like the Omen's gonna be able to get out of there. I mean, he's low health, but I mean, if he plays his high ground right, I think he can do it. So actually, he's gonna ult out and try to fake this Jet out here, but Jet's got to play it pretty slow, right? Got the op in hand, can't make any quick moves, but I think the Jet might have an idea that Elvin's on the back. Oh man, the timing's got to be just right.
It's going to be a little bit intense.
Sneaking up.
Oh my goodness!
Knife, no way!
That's a feels bad in the chat right there. Ran out of ammo, could not take out of the Jet.
I can't believe it. I mean, Chris able to pull that round with the 3 kills, and it goes into a 1v1 in the end. And man, if Omen just had a few more bullets in the clip, that would have been a clutch. But wow, what a round that was.
Like I said, there's going to be so much action, man. I don't think we're going to be able to catch it all, but hope you guys that are watching this are really enjoying it. It's quality gameplay here. We got prime time with these two amazing teams going against each other. It's right now 3-2. We're on the side of the attacker side, which is going to be San Jose State. And we're watching Ray right now as he's playing a little bit passively. They're trying to get something going here. They got the Sheriff, so we're probably going to see a bunch of headshots come here really soon. You buy the Sheriff to one-shot people in the head. That's the only reason you want to buy a Sheriff. You don't really want it for any other reason. But so this is going to be a fun round to watch. Let's see what they do. We got the side of San Diego as well. They have ults. Every single person has an ult. That's insane. Nothing's been wasted, and if they have, they gained it back.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of action. I mean, 8 ults combined, but San Jose doesn't have much this round. I mean, if they can get some accurate shots off of the Sheriff, they can definitely make it work. Is going to go on to Bear here, lurking onto the A site, and Cypher's the only one there. So if they hit this quick, well, actually, no, there's one more person in the back, but if they hit this quick enough, they might be able to get onto the site. Yeah, we see the Cypher's all alone. He's just over. Yeah, thrown it out. They're finally going to hit it, but no, I think they're giving time for reinforcements to catch up. So yeah, yep, San Diego's going to hit him head on, get the kills clean. I think, yeah, San Jose took too much time.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
That was
A nice little flawless right
flawless
there.
round. My goodness.
Yeah, San Jose just took too much time. I mean, they were kind of waiting. You saw Bear lurking A, and the rest were down lower, and that just gave time for San Diego to figure out what was going on, rotate from B, and just shut that play down to the flawless. And yeah, I mean, attacking team went up 2-0, but got a 4-round swing here, and they got the economy rolling in their favor.
Yeah. Really huge on the side of San Diego. Right now it's 4-2. That's still pretty close. I mean, closer than most rounds. We usually right now see a 4-0 and the team barely starting to show some life, but San Jose is keeping it up there with them every round. They're not getting the first blood, but they're keeping people up. I think that's going to be big on the side of San Jose if they're able to get a couple of first bloods on some detrimental players. Their Jet, San Diego State's Jet, and Phoenix have been putting in some work. So if they can get MVZ knocked out, and if they even can get their Jet player knocked out, they're in a good run. And there we go, first blood on the side of San Jose.
I really did.
Oh, Jet coming in with the double daggers out will get shut down by Elvin, but man, they're just going fast and aggressive on B. Looks like the spike was planted by Omen. And yeah, Jet repositions to the back of the site. That's going to be a 3v2. Omen and Cypher still have ults. Probably won't see it this round. Low health, but let's see if they can hold on as yeah, Elvin's able to trade out the Omen 1v2 for the Cypher.
And they know exactly what is at.
Yep. Yeah, Elvin's only got 30 HP. Doesn't have much. I mean, the Cypher can potentially make some work here, but he's got to go. He's got to make the right picks. Fakes a bomb. Gone gets him. Yep, goes down 4-3.
That's excellent shots on Gong. I think out of these two teams, one thing that I have noticed is their consistency in their gun skill has been real huge. I think most teams, you kind of see those whiffs. You think they're gonna get the kill, but they don't somehow, missing all their shots. But each one of these guys, I mean, you see them either looking like pros, insta head and shotting people the moment they're turning corners, or at least getting most of the body shots in to finish them off. So these guys right now, I could see the big talk. I could see why they're talking big about these two teams here.
I mean, I
And
agree
what
on the aim. Yeah, I mean, Chris. I mean, every angle you've seen them take, right? Gun has been at head level, right? They know where to look. They've spent that time in training, aim lab, whatever they train with, and I mean, yeah, they are rock solid. They are rock solid with their aim. But yeah, it looks like we did have a little bit of a crash here. I'm going to try to get back into this.
And those are
Come on,
those
we
have been
got
some
what
good
are the
rounds.
standout players for you guys so far? Who has really stood out to you?
Again, Chris, right? I mean, the clutch 3 kills in that round. I mean,
Chris.
that round basically was a throw, right? I mean, that Omen at the end should have had that clutch. I mean, I feel a little bit bad for Chris, right? Getting the 3K to turn that around. But yeah, so far, I mean, from the scrim the other night in this match, Chris is Mr. Consistent, and that's who I'm looking at so far.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
count
maybe
out just Chris. I would say Alvin too has been made some crazy things. Alvin did some great work today too, just getting those kills that he needed to do. I think even in our past scrims, it did well. So right now, I'm looking at Chris and Alvin at least on the side of San Jose State.
yeah, for sure. And it's cool to see Chris on Phoenix as like more of like using his like just his gunplay rather than I usually see Phoenix is really relying on their abilities. But he's really just been relying on himself and his god aim.
Yeah, I mean, even in yesterday's scrim that we were able to see with him, I think that once he gets into those higher rounds, we saw him use exceptionally well his abilities, being able to heal himself and be super aggressive with those. Because the big thing about Phoenix is that fire doesn't hurt him, so it actually heals him. He'll drop down his wall, throw his little fire bomb straight on the ground, run straight through, and push a team. And he has a whole cut for himself. And the great thing about Chris is that one, he's good. He's good with his gun, and that's huge because when you have somebody with Phoenix to be able to do those type of plays, those type of moments for the team, he's reliable. That's what makes him an entry fragger. That's the big portion of an entry fragger. Get the kill, get as many kills as you can. Don't worry about dying because you got your support behind you that's going to trade out the kill after you're dead. And the thing with Chris is that he doesn't just get one kill. He'll go and grab 3, die, and then be like, all right, everybody, pick up the slack. There's only 2 left. So, I mean, he's his own support at sometimes, too. He gets his own trades, and he's like, well, I took out 3, and I just died. It's okay. Let's go on. Let's keep moving.
We're back into this 1v1.
GDP sticking it. Looks like he got it halfway. He's going to try to pre-fire Gong, but Gong's not having any of it. He gets 4 kills in the round, and yeah, San Jose on the attacking side are right back into it as we're getting a glimpse of the scoreboard. Yeah, Gong 13-5, Elvin 7-7. On the other side, yeah, I'm not surprised Crayola on the Jet is going off, and yeah, I mean we got a close game so far. I mean Gong just keeps making these plays. Chris on the other side, and
it's just huge, man. They're already coming up. I mean, it's 5-4. This is a really close game. It just keeps trading hands. Like the lead keeps trading between both of these teams. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, and neither of them are allowing each other to build up that momentum that we saw in the last 2 matches. That was the team's downfall and like super detriment.
yeah, I mean they're just being consistent and not letting round losses get to them, right? I mean if you can go down one round, but immediately swing back the next, right? That I mean that stops any breaking of your economy and kind of keeps it going back and forth, which is exactly what we were hoping for this series. So yeah, Chris, look at that aim, nice headshot. As he's going to be stuck in not stuck in a 1v4, they're actually going to be in a 4v1 advantage, and now they might get a 2-round lead for their own. As yeah, that Phoenix is going to have to back off with a gun.
We just saw Chris heal himself with his hot hands. Literally, as we were just talking about it before.
He knows how to use it. I think he's one of the exceptional, probably best Phoenix I've seen so far. I mean, MDZ as well has done some work in this round, but from just seeing Chris and his work with the Phoenix has been amazing. So I can compare. We're probably seeing top 1, top 2 Phoenix players right now in the league playing against each other in this matchup. It's really huge for it, and it's going to be fun to see. Phoenix gameplay tonight is going to be really great, and I mean highlight worthy. We should have some highlights here from these guys because it's been phenomenal.
For sure.
Yeah, it absolutely has. And looking at the scoreboard here, yeah, it looks like San Diego is gonna be a little mixed. You have one person with a Phantom and the rest with pistols, so they're really gonna be relying on the Phantom player to get kills. Is usually you want to see everybody a little bit more on the same page, but yeah, they're just not there on the economy. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna probably go 7-4 here. Yeah, Jay trying to find Jet in the back. Nice kill. If she can get away with this frag, nope, Bear's going to take her. But that was a nice little kill to try to bring things back.
Ray's been doing well. Was able to get the trade right now. We're on a 3v2, 3 alts on the side of San Diego. Ray's going to see A1, get an engagement, miss all of his shots, run away, play his life. But Albin's going to get traded. Get the trade on GDP. Crayola's coming out with the...
Oh,
get
he
shut
goes down.
And MDZ makes the play.
And what a round, and Gong finishes him off. Yeah, 7-4. Looks like they'll be able to buy this round. Yeah, it's going into the half. I mean, being on the attacking side, this is very good, right? Considering what we've seen recently on this map where it's just so, defensive heavy. I mean, on Ascent, we've seen teams, or seen a team or two do pretty well on attacking. But, I mean, if you can get 8 rounds on attacking, that is really big.
That's huge. Really huge for the sides that are able to achieve it right now. And it looks like we're going to see the op come out on Crayola. So that's going to be real huge. We're going to see another op play.
Riola can shoot. That's one thing. He's proven.
Oh, that was a
Jet
huge.
with the opening. Yeah, with the actually not the opening pick, the second pick. But yeah, Jet's on B site with op. I mean, name a more iconic duo.
That was just gorgeous. Quick shot. Straight down. Right now it looks like they're going to be taking the C control here. And we already know defense knows. Crayola's waiting for that to finish. They're trying to get some shots here through the smoke. Trying to get at least some damage. Back inside knows that they got the presence there. But they're just waiting. And now we have Jay Lee. It looks like he might just play spoiler. He's going to play flank. Come out of nowhere and try to get the kills that he needs to get. See the alt and the information. Alvin!
Nobody ever saw him. He just sat there. He even tried the ult out, but yeah, nobody ever saw him. They finish it off with an 8-4 lead, and yeah, I mean, I saw him ulting. I thought people were about to push in on him.
Yeah,
but
we get a voice line when he ults, when Omen ults.
Right, and yeah, he was able to put it, cancel it, then he just sat in the same spot and got a kill. It's like, okay, I'm just here, I'm just chilling, but yeah, he made it work.
That was really huge, though. My goodness. San Jose State is coming back. He's like, no, we're the top 1. Like they're number 2. We're number 1 here. And even seeing in the chat right now, everybody's giving some the San Diego State fans are giving some banter over here, saying that they're just overly cracked casuals on San Jose side. But I think that term might be used better on San Diego State as we go on to our 13th round of the night. Crayola here's coming up.
We're gonna get an A push for the opening pistol round, but yeah, it looks like the defense is gonna send 4 people on the backside, which is interesting strat, leaving Cypher alone up in heaven. Let's see if they can make this work. I don't know if San Diego is gonna be ready for this one. Cypher gets cleaned out, bomb side is all theirs, but yeah, you've immediately got people in the back, but Crayola trades that out, and so the attackers might win this pistol. Gong is going to push on the site, trying to retake with the Omen. Elvin gets one, but now Crayola is just in a good position. Has 3 kills on the round. Chris, the last one alive in heaven, gets one, instantly traded out by the Cypher, and that's a good round by the attackers to open it up.
Yeah, really huge. I mean, good shot on the defense as well. Able to take down 2, but not really going to see too much damage in the economy. for them. But on the defensive side, I mean, we're probably we're at least gonna see 2 rounds be given to the side of San Diego State's gonna get this a little bit closer. They might be able to push it for 3. I'm kind of seeing right now a 7-8 coming here pretty soon, depending on how the buys goes. As you can see on this whole side of San Jose, it's all nothing but classics, man. We're bringing out the classics. Where it's gonna be a classic time for everybody.
I mean, it's so powerful with that right click, right? I mean, if you play a corner like Chris is playing there, I mean, a right click to the head and they're gone instantly in some cases. So it can still do work.
To pull off a thrifty with nothing but classics, that's always something you just love to see. That means you got gun skill, you got plays, you got strategy, everything working in your way. So let's see how San Jose State's going to answer this one as the attackers get right now the A-bomb site.
They're both teams are playing a little more careful than they have in these last couple matches.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting I mean, they're getting A-bomb for free on the attacking, and you've got the Cypher lurking in their spawn. I think he's just trying to play for exit kills here. It looks like no signs of actually trying to get on A and retake it, but yeah, Bear might meet somebody in here. I mean, if he can get a trade kill, but it looks like, yeah, MDZ was already ready for it, and that round only ends with only 1 kill. That's one of the more interesting rounds I've seen. Actually, MDZ gets another, but only 2 kills and basically A-bomb for free. That's a bit of an interesting round.
Yeah, we might see here on the side of San Jose, they're actually going to probably get some guns going in there. At least a couple of SMGs. Let's see here. Some of them actually got Vandals and Phantoms, so that's a pretty huge investment. I think they're very confident right now in what they're going to be doing, but it's going to be really huge if they don't win this round. It's going to really hurt them back, set them back, and probably tie up the game 8-8 right now. But they really definitely need it in their favor to put it up 9-8. In order to make sure that their money investment wasn't all bad. Shots coming in by Crayola.
And Diego breaking out real quickly. Yeah, they're going with the if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach, as they're going to make it quick onto A. And they've already got, they got bomb down, 2 down. I mean, they're playing fast and quick.
Yeah, this is really aggressive on their side. I just don't think San Jose knows how to respond to something like this yet. Hopefully we could see an adaptation here really soon, and they're able to change up their play style, be able to get something different going, because San Diego State University is having great success here on A. Chris is able to get GDP. That's 1, putting it down to a 4v3. Let's see if he can get another one. We've seen him do 3. Come on, Chris. Give us something.
Give us that triple.
Crazy.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to back up, though. I mean, they just got to save the op. And again, I mean, another round going down with, you know, still a decent amount of players live. But yeah, I mean, they're just going A hard, and it seems like San Jose is afraid to commit more people to A. And I mean, rightly so, when you can, you know, I mean, yeah, a team goes rounds, you know, multiple times, they could easily switch it up. But I mean, A is just working right now for San Diego.
We see Crayola getting those first bloods like multiple times now.
Yeah, Jet, she's the best at it, right? I mean, she can, you know, be walking up slowly up A ramp one moment and then instantly just dash forward, updraft onto a box, and you know, you're dead with, you know, not even knowing what happened. So yeah, Jet is definitely that character you want getting the first bloods.
And I think Crayola is one of those other players that just knows how to play Jet very well. I mean, we've seen several Jet players in the mix here already tonight, and he's one of those players where you just love to see the gameplay because he understands how to run an agent like that.
It shows a high skill set, right? Jet is one of those you've got to be very talented to run, right? I mean, I've tried to run Jet a few times on my own, and it's just like, when, how, where should I use, you know, the dashes and abilities? But Crayola is just putting on a show with that right now.
I'm gonna see the frag coming out by Rays. They know that somebody's there, but they can't quite guess where. They're just hoping and they're guessing. We see the judge coming out by Ray. It's going to be really huge. Couple insta headshots, maybe, hopefully. But right now, it looks like the
30
attacker
seconds
side's
left.
being kind of timid on the push. They don't really know what's happening
Oh,
yet.
this is real dangerous.
Oh.
Bear sees 2 with the judge. Unfortunately, he's going to choke that with the Cypher Cage coming up and not going to get anything, but that's all right as Chris has returned fire for a double kill. We can get taken down. Already at 2v2. I mean, there again, they're just playing fast and furious as the bomb is going to go down on A. Omen and Silva going to try to retake at the same time. Elvin already ready for the kill, but yeah,
Really
super
huge.
aggressive. Nice retake.
Really huge on the side of Gong. That was what they needed. My goodness, going up right now, 9-7. I thought that was going to be 8-8 for sure, but holy smokes. These guys got me out on the edge of my seat, waiting to see what happens, man. Like, it's crazy.
Whenever Gong's the last one, or like one of the last ones, I'm like, oh, they're in trouble. Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, if Gong is still alive, he's going to make some play. But I just noticed somebody in the chat saying that Crayola just started playing Jet last week. If that's true, I don't know. I mean, it can only go up from there. I mean, already playing at this high of a level after 1 week, that's crazy.
What a filthy casual. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that to save my life.
Chat getting the cast. I saw somebody post Caster roast after I let them know that maybe the casuals are on the side of San Diego State University, but you didn't hear that here. Now moving on, we're going to be watching the attacker side try to get something going. They already are man down. It's a 4v5 right now. It looks like the side of San Jose State is definitely keeping everything locked down on their ways. MDZ falls, and now they're at a 3v5. My goodness. I'm wondering if they're going to pull off a flawless, but I don't think it's going to happen. Crayola's kind of crazy with his op. He's good with Jet, so I'm assuming that kills are going to be coming here through
Yeah,
for
Crayola's
the
not going
side
down
of
without
San
a
Jose.
fight.
I have the spike.
Oh, absolutely not. You had a Jet with an op still alive. I mean, honestly, anybody with an op, right? It's that point-and-click adventure, but yeah, I mean, it can still be
30
done as
seconds
it's
left.
about a 5v3 going into the last 30 seconds of the round. But yeah, it looks like yeah, San Jose is actually adapting here. They weren't able to get anything on A, and now they're in a slow situation trying to get things going. But Elvin's ready for it. But yeah, you see Eclipse get a kill, Crayola get a kill. It's a 2v3. It is still very doable.
10 seconds left.
It looks like they're going to head towards the site, but Gong with a shock dart out in the classic right click. Just going to style on Crayola as he tries to get the bomb down, but Eclipse is there for the trade. Eclipse with another frag into a 1v1, but not going to be enough as the defense gets around, but at least Eclipse is able to wipe him and get some guns away.
Did Eclipse pick up the op, or was he just a little bit too late? It looked like he was going for it. What? Who knows?
I don't think he got it.
That was huge, though. That was that was kind of like he caught you with your hands wide open. He comes around. He's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and dart right here. Oh, there's an enemy. Switch, then right click him straight in the head. I don't think anybody was expecting that, but that was good plays on the side of the Gong.
How do you guys think the attackers can come back from this one? We're in a 10v7. What do you think they can do to counteract this lead?
I mean, it looks like they're switching it up right now, which I think might be the play, right? I mean, they hit A. It was successful for many rounds, but I think they just got adapted to it. I mean, eventually you gotta swap it up, right? You can't really just you know, telegraph the plays that you make, right? I mean, they need to switch it up. So it looks like if they go for an aggressive C hit here, I mean, basically Omen and Phoenix are sitting in the back, so they can get on the bomb site for free, but Chris is going to get 2 nice kills to hold it. I mean, I actually don't know much what you can do if Chris is playing like that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing on top of that is the reason why those A hits were so huge is just because they got the kills that they needed. They were able to not just get first bloods, but multiple kills just even at one point, giving their team the better advantage. So I think the aggression needs to be a little bit back how we saw, you know, back and forth in round 1 and 2, all the way up to about 3 and 4. But as well as we need to see players on the side of San Diego State land their shots again, because we know they can, and they've done it, and it's helped out. They they got to get that confidence, keep it rolling, you know.
Yeah, it's been the Gong and Chris show, but They need everybody else to step it up right about now.
And going into this 11-7 game, I cannot imagine how much these teams are talking in comms or jibber jabbing and like throwing stuff to each other in comms.
Yeah, I can imagine. I wonder if these teams use all chat. I mean, sometimes in solo queue, right, you'll, play a match and see people talk some smack in all chat, but it makes me wonder if, like, in a match like this, if they'll actually banter with each other mid-game.
I just want to know what the comms are going on, like, by the individuals, right? I want to see how they're calling out, what the strats are being called, who's being vocal, who's the in-game leader or taking charge, or who's the round leader. At sometimes you just have a round leader. We have an in-game leader, but I know some teams like to swap it around. So I think it'd be interesting to see like who took the reins and who didn't.
For sure.
Well, looks like this is going to be an 11-8. I mean, the attackers finally made C work this round, so I mean they're able to grab another round back on the board, and yeah, they just need to keep swapping it up, keep playing aggressive, and I think they can still bring it back and attacking right. I mean, you definitely have seen some teams work attacking well, but just gonna have to keep switching it up.
Yeah, if I was Ray, I'd just be playing life, man. There's no point. It's better to have a weapon than not to have one, and it looks like he is. He's gonna try to get a kill, but I mean, that's the biggest thing you can do in these big rounds where money's kind of an issue. Money's a problem. More money, less problems in this game. So definitely, they need to keep some utility because we're just seeing nothing but pistols yet. I don't think they've bought much. Looks like we're seeing a marksman come out. Okay.
At the Marshall, yeah. I mean, for the sake of the entertainment, I wish we could just stick on MDZ. The chat is absolutely loving that crosshair, right? I mean, seen some pretty interesting comments, right? I mean, that is definitely, again, one of the more unique crosshairs I've seen in Valorant. So, I mean, I guess with the way he's playing, right, maybe the bigger the crosshair, the better.
Someone in chat's like, crosshair diff.
Crosshair diff for sure. Every pixel that isn't a crosshair is a crutch. Yeah, I mean, that is such a big crosshair. Oh, nice sneaky kill by Chris. Yeah, the Cypher was not looking for that one.
We had a sheriff.
He's able to get a gun. Ooh, 4v2. Chris making it work. I mean, they didn't have much to work with at the beginning of the round, but sneaky plays by Chris might just win them this.
Yeah, Len was able to get some kills with that sheriff, though. That's 3 on Len. My goodness.
Yeah, they're gonna send it to match point right here. Yeah, that was just super sneaky play. I mean, they made work. They didn't have too much. I mean, they had a Marshall and maybe a few pistols, but yeah, it was just super sneaky plays by Chris. Nice to clutch out a round and potentially seal the deal here.
Yeah, I think whoever posted 13-9 is probably the closest prediction. I still feel like it might go to a 9th round personally, but I don't think it's going to go the side of San Diego. Unfortunately, it is going to go the side of San Jose, I believe. But I think that they can get probably another round on this map unless we see some crazy counter aggression and some crazy counter strategy come out.
Well, we're back on board with big crosshairs. I think he might know where the jet is. Definitely is going to be looking for it. And yep, gets the kill, first blood in the round, and that should open things up a little bit as they're starting to crowd the B bomb site, but they might want to try to look for a C hit here.
Gong is so good with that recon bolt. Like I didn't even see the Omen for a second. He just like popped it up. Oh, there's the Omen, shot him, hit him, and then was able to get out of it. That's amazing. That's what you call a great Sova player right there. Able to use his recon drone and grab the information for his team.
Well, it looks like San Diego's going to default back to that A strat. Phoenix is the only one here, so they can get that going. They might get them quickly. As we're going to see them full push onto the bomb site, get bombed down. Instantly going to see a rotate come out from San Jose, but Chris out of nowhere under heaven with a 2-piece. Oxiol gets the 3rd, Gong with the 4th. Phoenix is going to be last alive for San Diego, and Oh, well,
And that
MDZ,
was
big
his
kid,
ult.
big crosshair, go clutch. No, he can't. 13-8 to end it off.
My
Man,
goodness.
Chris, he was all alone under heaven. Big two-piece, get to third. Wow.
I think the
That was
rumors are true. San Jose State takes nothing but wins because I haven't seen them lose yet. So, oh my gosh.
What a
Woo!
great way to start off this tournament. Are you kidding me? Look at him at the top of the scoreboard. Are you
Look at the
kidding
Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix is both at the top of the scoreboard. Big crosshair and Chris up there. I mean,
It's really
sheesh.
huge. But that's what you want to see out of a Phoenix player. They're your entry fragger. You want a top fragger on there. But Gong, don't even though Gong isn't your entry though, 21-9. I mean, he did really well too. Gong really outperformed for his team as well. But look on the side. I mean, Crayola, of course, did well. We have MDZ and Jay Lee. GDP definitely, yeah, kind of didn't shine too much and eclipsed. He got kills. He did some big plays in some rounds, but I just think that they lost on their consistency around there. But I mean, it's a huge highlight on the side of San Jose State with Chris, man. Chris, and you got Gong, and you have trying to read Ray. Yeah, Ray did well. He did really well for being a Cypher. I think it was really fun to watch. Not as much kills, but he played Cypher pretty well.
me? Hey, you don't
Yeah,
have to
I
get
mean-
kills when your team's getting the kills.
Yeah, I mean, the Cypher's job really is just to lurk and kind of hold the flanks, right? Set up the traps. I mean, you're not always going to see the biggest stat line. I mean, you usually see sometimes Cyphers will just pop off and go a really positive, or they'll go really negative, right? That's just the nature of Cypher. But interesting with this match, right? You didn't really see much of the Omens. This game was definitely a lot more about the Phoenix, a lot more about the Jet, the Sova, right? Usually we see some crazy plays and some Omens leading the way with their paranoia, but we didn't see too much of them this match. It was a lot more aggression just out of both Phoenixes and Jet, especially Lynn and Crayola just diving right in on the bomb sites and getting the action going.
Yeah. Even just to show their score was all pretty much the same. I mean, the whole team's on both sides, which is really good. They're putting in work. Their economy was pretty well. They managed their economy really well from what it looks like. The only thing I kind of wish on the side of San Diego State is Jay Lee. I mean, Jay Lee did really well as a player, but I kind of wish I would have saw that ult come out and get some major 3-4 pieces, with just one rocket blast. Everybody likes things that go boom. I just kind of wish I saw some things that went boom out of him. But other than that, I mean, both teams played phenomenal. Don't count San Diego State out here because they did really well. I mean, right now they're the top talk right now. They're saying that these two teams are probably arguably the best teams in the entire league.
For sure. And what are you guys looking forward to, as we close out our first day of the tournament? Moving forward, we finally have seen these teams perform at their full potential. What are you guys looking forward to on Wednesday and Friday?
I mean, as I look ahead, I mean, we get to cast on Wednesday the CSUDH Gold. I mean, Burgundy played an insane match today, right? A 13-2. I mean, compared to what we've seen in scrims, I mean, if they can get that hyped and play that well, right, I can only imagine what their gold team can do. So I am super pumped for that one.
I think I'm just more excited to see what changes the teams are going to bring, Now, knowing that everybody's not playing it as a scrim, this is the real line, that this is playing at the main stage, essentially. I'm excited to see the adjustment teams are going to make, the adjustments from people like CSUN or even like Cal Poly. So I'm excited just to see the changes. I definitely I'm excited to see gold against San Francisco State. That's gonna be a good one. But coming up, I think just getting to see the redemption rounds from these teams is going to be really huge on my end to see if they're going to able to say like, hey, we're still in this. Some teams got rolled over today, really bad. You kind of feel like they're not going to come back up, but I think that for sure they're going to be some teams that you don't want to count out. They're going to come back swinging like Rocky. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit, get up, and keep on going. So I'm waiting to see the continuation.
I'm excited to see our winners play. We saw some amazing wins today.
Yeah, those were
Oh
huge.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, give me San Jose versus maybe like CSUDH team, right? I mean, that would be a nice match. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, just think about the plays today, right? It's only day one of the league, right? And we saw some nice plays, some stomps, some close wins, and like Funny said, I'm excited to see how teams improve going forward, right? I mean, as much as like look at the stomp and say 13-2 for Cal Poly. I mean, I want to see how that team adjusts throughout the season, right? I mean, could be dogging on them and looking bad, but I mean, they could turn out to be easily the most improved team throughout the season. I mean, there's so many opportunities coming forward, and I think day one showed us a lot. So, I mean, it's only going to be big going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think day one, what it shows us is that we got a heck of a league ahead of us. I think it's gonna be crazy. I mean, some they're kind of there's some big prize pools. They're really trying to show that they're worth the part of the 3,000 in the Radiant League or the 2,000 in the Diamond League. So it's pretty huge. I'm excited for when it gets to there, but even now it just puts kind of more of a like, let's go. I want more. Like is today really ending? Can we just keep going? Can we just get more games
24
going?
hours straight.
Yeah. I mean, it was so good. We did so well. They did all so well today, even though those teams that didn't make it and took the first losses of the tournament. I mean, they still did so well. So I'm super excited. It's kind of sad that it's ending today, but we'll be back Wednesday. It'll be back.
We'll be back Wednesday. We'll also be back on Friday.
Yeah,
Don't
we
miss a
will.
Puma.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
The next 8 weeks.
I'm excited.
I'm so pumped. All right, guys. Yeah, I think that wraps it up for us.